Okay, now this is definitely a carp. I don't want to get too close to this thing because it probably smells awful. So I'm at work today. Anybody on the East Coast will know that we just had a pretty big storm. I think Tropical Storm Isaias or something like that. But basically there's a whole lot of rain for like a day and then a bunch of flooding. So because you see I work along a creek, this place yesterday was like completely trashed. It's kind of hard to tell because it kind of normally looks like this, but all the vegetation has been flattened. This place was like not reachable yesterday. All the roads were closed. There's so much debris and still a lot of leftover water. It's still pretty flooded. Everything's kind of soaked, which is why I'm out here today, because I can actually get here. And normally when this kind of stuff happens, there's turtles everywhere, all kinds of things everywhere, because everything gets washed out by the water. So all the wetlands are flooded, so it's going to just be a lot of activity. And the first thing I found today was this little crayfish that was just sitting around on land, which is not a common thing that you find. So I'm going to try to get this little dude back into the creek, because he does not belong up here. And we'll see if we find anything else. I just wanted to do a quick highlight here while I'm at work of this eastern box turtle. This is a female. She's pretty used to me because I've found her maybe like 10 times at this point while I've been at work. You can tell she's a female because if you look at her face there, she's got brown eyes. She's opened up her mouth a little bit at me. I don't think she's going to bite me. She's never tried. But yeah, males have red eyes, females have these nice kind of brown yellow eyes. And you know, the first few times I've picked her up, she went full box mode, covering her face with that little hinge there. But now she doesn't really care about me. It said the box turtles have a pretty small territory that they move around in, about like a 1 square mile area basically that they patrol, and that's pretty true because this site that I'm working at is relatively small, and I pretty much always find this individual. You can also tell she's a female because she's not going to like that I turn her over, but her plastron here is flat, that underbelly, while males will have a curve that'll allow them to actually get on top of the females in order to mate. But yeah, she's really showing herself off here now. I love the patterns on her, and I also know it's the same one because she has the same shell patterns. But yeah, I just thought I'd show her. I've probably shown her before in a previous video, but I just see her so often that I feel like gotta show her off again, especially now that she's out and about. Alright, we got our first post-flood turtle here. I was just walking along the fence and I almost missed. He was stuck in between the fence and this black tarp here. It was pretty decent sized red-eared slider. There she is. Got kind of a bumpy shell, which is interesting. Sometimes when that happens, that's due to like malnutrition when they're young. Oh, there's actually a bunch of deer moving through there. I don't know if you can see them right in the middle of that gap. A little deer walking through. That's kind of cool. Hello. It's looking at me. Oh, they're walking off. But yeah, it somehow got stuck in between this fence here. I don't know where it would have climbed. I guess it would have climbed in through this gap here where the tree fell on the fence, and then got stuck in this bit here. But yeah, pretty cool find. Let's see if I can check out the bottom there. They've got a pretty nice plastron. Yeah, red-eared sliders, even though they are invasive, they've got some pretty interesting colors on them. I'm gonna let this one go for now after I've taken a few pictures of it. But yeah, pretty interesting find. I thought there'd be a lot more turtles out here post-flood. I've seen a lot of turtle tracks, but this is the first one I've actually found stuck in the fence. So, pretty cool. So I've got another little flood refugee here, and it is this common musk turtle. I found one of these earlier, but it was dead, unfortunately. So thankfully I found this one in time where I can actually bring it to some water, because right now it's just kind of in the middle of the woods. But pretty cool find. I don't usually get to see these guys, especially in hand, because they like to kind of just crawl along the bottom of creeks and little ponds, things like that. So it's very nice to actually see these in person. I'm pretty sure I've talked about these before, but just in case I haven't, this is Sternotherus odoratus, or the common musk turtle. That Latin name, odoratus, is in reference to the fact that they smell pretty bad. They let out this musk when they're scared that smells awful. I don't usually smell it. Like, most of the time when I pick these guys up, they're fine. Pardon the construction noises. But when they do, it's really bad. You can tell it's a musk turtle. He's not really showing right now, but they have these two sets of lines that go across their face from the nose to the back of their head. And also they have very tiny plaster on the shell under here. You can see it's kind of like a snapping turtle in that you can see a lot of the body, and the shell is relatively tiny. He's also got a chipped back part there. But yeah, cool find. I'll put this guy in the creek. We've got a snapping turtle here that is stuck in between a tree stump and the fence. And I can already tell this is going to be fun trying to get this out of here. But I can't do it while recording, so I'll let you know how it goes. Successful turtle removal. I was right. She was not very happy, but it actually wasn't that hard, so that was nice. She's still trying to bite me, but that's okay. She's safe now. And we'll make her way to the creek. Now we have a very clean looking painted turtle. Found this little, she's going for it. Found this little turtle hiding in this kind of hole here, which is something they'll do like for the night. They'll kind of just, if they're, not along the water, when they're stuck in the fence, they'll just kind of bury themselves a little bit under some vegetation. So I just kind of saw the top half of this one sticking out. This is an eastern painted turtle. You see those yellow dots on the side of the head, which is how you know it's a painted turtle. And then if we flip her over, look at the pattern on that. It's very nice. Usually you don't see the color come out that much, but this one's very, very pretty. You can see it's got the plain orange belly, and the scoots line up. Because I'm pretty sure I've said it before, the difference between a eastern painted turtle and midland painted turtle are markings on the belly, and how the scoots, or these big scales on the top of the shell here, line up. So very cool. I will let her go towards the creek where I'm sure she would rather be. This is the second time today that I've found a turtle trapped in a fence. First one I found was a musk turtle and it was dead, but luckily I found this one in time that is still alive. So, let's get you out of there. This is an eastern painted turtle. Like the one I found earlier. Very, very pretty. I don't know how it ended up stuck as perfectly as it was, but glad we got it out of there now. We can get her back to her home. So I got a double turtle situation here. Check this out. I got another common musk turtle. I found two, pretty much right next to each other along the fence. This one's very shy, it's not coming out, but this one is really on the move. So you get a nice look at those stripes I was talking about, that previous one, how you identify them as a musk turtle. Let me see if I can get him to face the camera, buddy. Wow, he's really moving. Yeah, it's a nice look at what a common musk turtle looks like. I don't know why I'm seeing so many of these right now. Stop it. It's 3 live ones I've found, and I've also found 2 dead ones. But yeah, that is just a cool looking little turtle. Very nice find. So I'll put both of these towards the creek where they belong. I don't know how many times I've said put them where they belong, but I think it's been a lot. For some reason, I think I've said that after like every turtle I've found today. I don't know why. I don't often say that. But for some reason, it's just really sticking out of my head. Maybe I haven't said it a lot. I don't know. But found another painted turtle. moving into the creek. Not gonna save the thing. There goes my glove. Have fun. It's starting to get a little ridiculous with how many musk turtles I'm finding. I found another 2 that were in a bit of a ditch along the fence. I don't know if they were stuck there, how long they've been there. They look fine though. They're both hiding. They're not like that other one. Hello. Nice little size comparison though. So, you know, they're all relatively small turtles, but the one on top is very, very small. Let's put them down. Ugh. There you go. So yeah, there's my hand for size comparison. This is crazy. That's like four live musk turtles that I've seen today. 2 dead ones. So maybe mid-August is like the breeding season for musk turtles, or stink pots. That's another name for them. But I don't know. I'm seeing them everywhere right now. Maybe it's just because of the floods and the wetlands, but very cool. Happy to see them anyways. Right as I stopped recording these 2, I found another one. It is definitely, let's put them all side by side, musk turtle season. You got a nice little size comparison between the 3 of them there. That's cool. But yeah, this is really weird. We're almost back to the car now. I have found my 6th musk turtle crawling between my feet here. And we found a nice little baby painted, eastern painted turtle. Babies are always the brightest, have the nicest color, so yeah, nice look at that. I would say I'd be shocked if I find anything else before I get back to the car, but at this rate, it seems like the turtles are just out and about. They are loving this overcast weather, and they're taking full advantage of it. So maybe this is the end, who knows. Remember when I said I was done? I lied. We've got a big honking snapping turtle sitting right here, looking at me, and then we've got, right down there, a little juvenile stink pot, and a cicada singing to us, which is nice. So, 2 more turtles, add them to the list. I'm gonna have to shut off the camera here so I can move this turtle, because she is just waiting to bite me. Look at that. Very pretty though. It's not often you get to see like the kind of coloration on snapping turtles, but you look at her face there, you can see the striping on her beak. Get a really good look at those big keeled scales. They're a cool looking animal. I just wish, you know, they didn't try to kill me every time I got near them. But they're just defending themselves, because it's better to defend yourself with a big bite than to be kind of hopeless like that guy. No offense, little dude, but we all know you're not going to put up much of a fight compared to this one. So I need to stop saying that I'm done, because once I finished wrestling that one snapping turtle, who I was right, not very nice, I get the other side of the wall, and we got another one. So, yay. Look, the parking lot is right there. I'm so close. But these turtles just keep popping up, and they can't be the nice little musk turtles. Gotta finish off big, whoop, bitey snapping turtles. Are you gonna be nice and let me just pick you up and carry you to the creek? Probably not. Say bye. She's nervous.